So I'm 5 years into practice, and I am face down in my office, weeping. I am broke, and I am broken. I developed this pride of never really experiencing true failure. I was always a good student. I always made good grades, never failed a class. I was valedictorian of my high school class. I went to college, university on a presidential scholarship, and then went on to chiropractic school, did very well there. And when I got out, started my own practice, and I thought, I'll just hang a shingle and everything will be great. I got married halfway through school, and my wife and I were going to open this practice, and, it was just going to be success from there on. And that wasn't the case. I was bankrupt and didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. Started reaching out to friends, asking what could I do, and a mentor of mine just happened to connect me with this group, and he said, I think you will mesh well with them. I think they'll align with you and be able to speak to where you are and help you. And so I laid aside my pride, and I went and checked them out and signed up. I'm like, what do I have to lose? I've already lost, virtually everything. And so I remember signing the contract. It was 5 years or a 4-year deal. And I signed it. I immediately went next door into the bathroom, started throwing up. I'm like, I don't even know how I'm going to do this, but I've tried it my way, and I'm going to be coachable. And if you'll help me, I'll do whatever I have to do. And so I did. And our business grew, doubled the first year, tripled the next year. And I became the poster child, basically, for this group. And, we experienced success just like crazy. And eventually I became a coach for them. And I did that for about 15 years. And what I found is that I would help people grow their practice, and that's strictly what they did. You focus on practice, help them make more money, and that will solve a multitude of problems. But what I found is that, for one, money doesn't solve problems. It really amplifies what's already there if you don't address the real issues. And I would see these doctors, and they would build up their practice, and some of them, they would sacrifice literally everything that they had been working so hard for, because the emotional payoff they got from the practice, the patients loving them, the staff catering to them, and they would lose their family. And they would walk away from their church. They would start to lose financially because they were starting over again. And I would see them go through these serial relationships, and I just became frustrated. I'm like, there has got to be more, because we were meant for more than that, than just building something successful only to lose it all, right? Or to walk away from it for whatever reason. And so what I started doing is I committed myself to helping people grow their business, but then also be very intentional in integrating how they grow their marriage relationships, their relationship with God, and how they relate and manage their finances. And I call that 360 success in your faith, family, your fitness, and your finances. Because what good is financial success or business success if you lose the other things? All the things that I say make life worth living, right? Faith and family, personal fitness. The money is no good if you don't have those things. And so that's where 360 success came from. Wanting to help professionals and entrepreneurs bring their success full circle in all areas. One of the things we hear these days a lot of is work-life balance. I'm just out of work-life balance. We have to go to work to make money to live, and then I'm out of balance over here because I don't have the energy or whatever. And so what I like to do is help people think about work-life integration, because we have to work in order to sustain this life. But what if we can tie those things together and use that same intention that makes us successful in business, successful in our relationships, successful in our walk with God, and successful in our financial disciplines? And so that's our goal. I hope you'll join us along this journey and experience true 360 success.